camera.
Let me come and put.
No, put watermelon. Mommy, on this one. On this one. Mama, I want this one.
Hello, say, how are you? I hope you're fine. Okay, it's fine. So you want us to start analyzing Crash 1000? No problem. There's no problem. So we'll start with Crash 1000. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I think we can now start. Welcome. It's DSC. So and today we're gonna be doing we're gonna be giving some free signals, doing some live analysis, live trading, and then so basically that's what we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be looking at the following assets. We'll be looking at booming crash. We'll also be looking at step. We'll also look at jump and also volatility indices. So basically that's what we're gonna be doing in this live. We'll be analyzing and giving signals free for derivative synthetic indices. So basically that's what we're going to be looking at in today's live. So basically that's all that we're going to be doing. So if you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share so that you don't get and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out whenever we release new content. By the way, I'm DC, and we're going to be doing this more often. I think when we are having our AM sessions, I think from 7 to 10, basically the greater part of this year we'll be having more lives where I'll be giving more signals, where I'll be giving more analysis on derivative synthetic indices. But we also say that we are going to be adopting in 2014 two assets, which is gold and cryptocurrency. So in our channel, that's what we're going to be basically doing. So without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get down to business. So let's quickly look at what we're going to be looking at today. So there was a request for me to start looking at Crash 1000. So we're going to start with Crash 1000. Crash 1000. Okay, I did some analysis on Crash 1000. So this is what I discovered. Let's see. There was a breakout. I think the market is done with that. So with me, when it comes to strategies that I can use when trading booming crash, what I've seen that actually works is price action. Price action really works in booming crash. Okay, we can see there was a breakout here, and if we had noticed this earlier, we're going to benefit from this analysis. So let me go to the 4-hour time frame. I normally like analyzing from the 4-hour time frame. Why? Because it gives a clear picture of what is taking place in that particular market. So this is what I'm seeing in crash. I hope you can hear me nicely and you can see what I'm showing you on the screen. Can you see what I'm sharing on the screen? Okay, so this is what is taking place in Crash 1000. The price was bearish for some time. Price has been dropping, and it was moving down. Let me go to trade view. We are looking at Crash 1000, and I want a clear chart. So what I normally want to do is this. I normally want to go to higher time frame so that I can get a clear picture of what is taking place. Do you see what is now taking place? So if you go to a daily chart, or probably to your weekly chart, let's start from the monthly. Let's analyze what is taking place from the monthly chart. Okay, the current monthly candle is bearish. Price has been moving down. But what do we see apart from that? Price has been moving down. So on the monthly time frame, what we can see is that the price is bearish. We're in a downtrend. That's one thing that is very clear. But apart from that, what else can we see if we move to the weekly time frame? We can see that price was also what else is there here? I can see a trend line here. I see a trend line. Okay. This trend line is not really okay. From the weekly, I can say that even the previous week, starting from the, when was it? The whole of December, price has been dropping down. But here, what I can see is that there's a support level here. Price is reacting to this order block. We have an order block here. And price reacted with this particular order block here. So that's one thing that I can see. Price reacted with that order block. But if I look at this whole scenario, is there a motive for price to keep on dropping to this particular level? Because we can already see that price has reacted with this particular order block. And if you look at it again, we don't have an imbalance. Here. There's a healthy price action. Price is really balanced here. So I think that's one thing that I can see. Price is really balanced at this particular level. There's a possibility that price one reacted with this bullish order block, which is this last red candle here, and price moved upwards. To fill up, there was an imbalance here again. There was a liquidity void at this particular level. So price moved upwards just to fill up that. So with my analysis, I normally want to be thorough. So this is what I can see here. Let me change this color. Okay, there was a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, and we saw that price moved upwards just to correct this imbalance that was here. It was a liquidity void. And price just moved up to clear that. But do we see, is there any motive for price to continue moving downwards from this particular level here? What we can see from the daily candle here, the weekly candle here, price is now starting to move up. It is because price is reacting to this particular level. And we can see that at this particular level, there's also a support level. So let's drop down to the daily time frame. So what do we see on the daily time frame? Okay. Yesterday, the candle was very, very, very bullish, indicating that there is buying pressure that is being experienced at this particular level. We can see one, we have a bullish engulfing candle, one, and we can also see that at this particular level, price this candle is what is indicating that price has been rejected to move downwards. And we also see here we have also a bullish hammer, bullish pin bar, and which is a hammer candle. And we can also see from this current candle, the yesterday's candle, price moved upwards. There was more bullish momentum here. So that's what we can analyze. So price is reacting with this order block. And from what I saw from the weekly time frame, I don't see price moving downwards from that particular level. Okay. So this level is acting as a strong support. And we also have the weekly order block. Was it the weekly? Yes, the weekly order block at this particular level. Okay, let's drop down a little bit. And what else can we see? So now moving on to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see something here. I want to remove this. Okay, I can now analyze from trade view now. The 4-hour time frame, what can we see? Okay, we can see that one, price was able to break from this channel, indicating that price is likely going to change direction. That's one. Apart from that, if you move this channel that we had here, so what I can see is that price might come for a retest and then continue moving upwards. So let's see. Okay, at this particular level, we had a break of structure. Let's analyze, let's do our market structure analysis, our trend analysis first. So at this particular level, what do we see? We have a break of structure here. And when this level was taken out and price closed above this level, the price closed above this level, this was the level, came and broke the structure. So here we had a change of character. People normally confuse these two things, break of structure and change of character. Let me just talk about that here. And there's a confusion. If you look at most YouTube videos, they don't clearly tell you the correct meaning of a shift, change in what market structure, or a shift in market structure. Okay, a break of structure, there's continuation of the what, of the prevailing trend. Like here in the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price was moving downwards. So when we have a candle closing below this particular previous low here, we have a break of structure, or it can be a week of the candle. It can be a week of the candle, like what happened here. This is what we mean when we talk about break of structure. There's continuation, but when we talk about continuation of the prevailing trend, but when we talk about change of character, we're now looking at a shift in market structure, a change in market direction, or a change in the directional bias, or a change in the prevailing what market market structure. So that's what we can see, and we need a candle. Now we don't talk about a week, we need a candle to close above this previous low. And this low, the previous high, sorry, this previous low high. This previous low high must result in a break of structure here for us to guarantee that previous low is a valid low. So that when price closes above that previous low, we would have a change of character. Okay, that's one. Then if you look at it again, so we have a change of character on the 4-hour time frame, indicating that there's a possibility of price moving upwards. So that's one thing that I can see. And apart from that, we can also see that there's also an imbalance at this particular level. If you look at these candles here, they represent a liquidity void. So I'm anticipating that price should move to correct that particular imbalance. So there's a possibility that price should move and correct this imbalance. So what I've noticed is this. Price is normally moving to do two things. One, to correct an imbalance, for example, this imbalance here, or price will move to what? To grab liquidity. So there are particularly two reasons why price would definitely move upwards. We saw it on the weekly, that the price was balanced. There was no reason why price would then move downwards. Okay, let me just check on the daily, check something here. Even on the daily, let's just check it on the daily. Price is really balanced. Let me check. If we have an imbalance,
Thank you, my what?
I don't see it that way. There's a high possibility that price would move up, one, to correct this imbalance, and also to grab buy side liquidity that is residing at this particular level here. That's one thing that I can see here. Price would want to grab buy side liquidity, which is residing at this old high at this level. Okay, so that's what I'm anticipating, that price would should move in crash 1000. So how then are we going to trade this? So there are different ways. There are different ways that we can actually trade crash 1000. I can see also here that there is also a mitigation. So honestly, this is my honest opinion. Michael Hudson, the guy who came up with ICT, if you look at price action and if you look at ICT, these are one and the same thing. And I'm going to prove to you on this particular instance. Okay, when it comes to smart man concept, they talk about a mitigation block, the last bullish candle before the price moves downwards. And this bullish candle was then ignored when price moved upwards, because it was supposed to be used for price to move downwards. Yeah, this is what he talks about here. But that didn't happen. That bullish order block, that yes, this one, the bearish order block, this one, the last bullish candle, was not respected. Price just moved upwards. So what will normally happen is this: price will then have to come back. When that happens, price will then have to come back. It will have to drop and come back to this particular level here, and it will now use that level as a what? As a mitigation block, this one. And then from that particular level, that's when we're going to have our upward movement. I'm going to prove to you guys that when whatever that you know, be it indicators, if you are very good when it comes to indicators, or if you are very good when it comes to price action, or if you are very good when it comes to smart money concept, you can still get the same entry. That guy came up with new terms, obviously to sell his courses. But I'm not saying whatever that he's teaching or whatever that he was teaching doesn't add value. It's very valuable, but he was defining the same thing in using different terms. That's what I believe. So if you understand price action, so with my own price action, but what ICT does is this: it gives you a precise location. When you look at price action, it's not as precise as ICT. So that's one thing that I can give to that guy, because here when I'm using, so this one is called a mitigation block, where we have a failed swing, price was supposed to come down, here we have a failed swing, and then price moved upwards. So this one is a mitigation block here, which price is likely going to use to move upwards. Okay, so I just want to prove this. If I'm using my ancient price action, I'm gonna draw my channel here. There was a channel here which was broken. The channel was here. I want to show you guys that we'll still get the same entry. Yeah. Yes, please. Okay, so this was the channel that was broken. So according to price action, when we talk about price action will say that one, there are two ways that we can trade this. We would wait for price one after price is broken from the channel that we have here. Some would call it a wedge, some would call it a flag. It doesn't matter, but I just call it a bearish channel. We have a bearish channel here. Okay. So this one is a wedge, because when it comes to a flag will be horizontal. So this one is just a wedge, a bearish wedge. Okay. So according to price action, when there's a breakout, what do? Yesterday we had a breakout. We are waiting for price to come back to this particular level here and make a retest. Yeah. We are waiting for price to drop down and come back to make a retest. So the retest can come in the form of price coming to this trend line, or it can come when price is broken. We call it in my mentorship, we call it the support and resistance continuation. We call it what? We call it support and continuation, support and resistance. What do we call it?
What?
Continuation of this bullish momentum, the trend. We have counter support and resistance, and then we have trend continuation, support and resistance. So this one is called trend continuation, support and resistance. So if you look at this particular level, how are we going to trade it? Using price action. So we're still talking about how we're going to trade crash, and I'm just analyzing how two schools of thought, price action and ICT, can be used to trade this, and we also still get the same concept. Don't be confused, guys. So here what I can see is this. We have this resistance. We have this, let me just use a different color. We have this resistance. So we're not talking about entry. We have this resistance here. So according to price action, trend continuation, support and resistance, this resistance, once it is broken, like what happened here, we have a swing low and a swing high. This swing low resulted in the break of this resistance. What will normally happen is this. We have a swing low and a swing high that resulted in the break of this resistance. What will normally happen is that price will normally drop down and make that resistance a support, which we can also call a flip zone. So I'm anticipating that price, when price come back to this particular level, we are going to use that concept of trend continuation, support and resistance at this particular level, where this resistance is going to be used as a support, and then the price is going to bounce off and start moving upwards. This is also in line with the fact that price is already on the 4-hour time frame shown us that it is reflected that price is likely going to move upwards. So using ICT, using price action, we are still going to get the same entry. So when it comes to crash 1000, the resistance that was here, let me just write it here. Let me just put a big R, or some people call it R, but I come from Zimbabwe, we call it R.
Only you call it.
You call it R. I'm not from America, I'm sorry, I'm very African. Very African. So this one is our resistance. So we are anticipating that when price drops down, price is supposed to use this particular level as a resistance, as a support, sorry. So this was a resistance. Can I write it in full? I'm not becoming lazy. Let me just write it in full. Sorry. You guys are making this. Okay, so we have the resistance that was here, which is likely going to be used as as a support. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing, guys. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing in crash 1000. So do you see what I was trying to say? According to price action, we have the concept of trend continuation, support and resistance, where a resistance once broken will then be used as a resistance. So this has always been there when we are talking about what price action. But that ICT guy said that this last bullish candle, this one, is what he calls a mitigation block. It's just the same thing, guys. It's just the same thing. You see, we are getting the same entry. So this one here, and according to what, to ICT, we also measure here from here to here, from this particular level to level, this level. Price is already again in the discount. We can see price is below this premium. So price 1 is in the premium, and we also have in the discount. Price is in the discount, and we also in when price is in the discount. According to the PDRA, according to the PDRA, we first of all prioritize mitigation or breaker block before we move on to the order block. So there's less likelihood that price will move down to this order block or this rejection block. This one, yeah, it's a rejection block. So there's less likelihood that price will drop down to that particular level. So what I'm anticipating when we are combining, when we are using ICT, we saw that there is a mitigation block. When we are using price action, we saw that there is a trend continuation support and resistance entry point at that particular level. So price is likely going to come here at this level. So this is, oh, let me just put my laptop on the charger. Okay, so price is likely going to come to this particular level. So I normally like to use using when it comes to boom and crash, support and resistance, and really works. So with this level, this is the level. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in. So you would want to take your entries at this particular level here. So today's live is gonna be a little bit long, although it took me time to prepare and what the setting up. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing in. I wanna send this as a screenshot. So those who are in my groups, you can hear this signal. So here we have a liquidity void or an imbalance. Let me just write it here. So liquidity void, which is representing an imbalance. So we have an imbalance here at this particular level. Okay. So price is likely going to move to this level. Here, this level. So your first price can reach this particular level here. Yeah, it can reach this high because there's liquidity, buy side liquidity that is residing above this old high. So here we have buy side liquidity. So we're gonna offload buy side liquidities here. So there's buy side liquidity residing above this old high here. So these are the two reasons why price is going to move upwards. Some people talk about the draw on liquidity or something like that. So these are the two main reasons why price is likely going to move upwards. One, there's an imbalance, and there's also buy side liquidity. But our entry is gonna come at this particular level here. I just wanna send this as a. Let me just make Okay, so this is what I see in Crash 1000. So if you are interested in this analysis, I'm gonna send it in my Telegram group and also my, so that you can get this analysis. So let me just post this analysis.
Mama, get it.
Play with the baby. Watch him.
Mama, give me one.
So this is Crash 1000 analysis. So this is what I'm seeing in Crash 1000, guys.
Mommy.
And we also have a separate group where I post only booming crash signals. I post at least 2 signals daily, free signals. So this is the group where I'll be posting only booming crash, and it's free. This group is free for you to join. Just comment. You can comment on this video. You can also comment on any of our videos, our recent videos. You subscribe to our channel, then you send me a screenshot. When you send me a screenshot, I'm gonna send you a link to join and be part of. So why are we doing this? We are trying to support those who are supporting our channel. We're trying to grow this channel. That's why you see on which side, I don't know if it's this side or that side, where I've put our live count for our subscribers. I thought it was going to be easy for us to reach 10,000, but it's a mountain climb. But I know how I can do that. So very soon I'm gonna be using an indicator where I'll be specifically focusing on boom and crash. We will see in 1 volatility per day, and we'll be giving that indicator will be giving signals. So 24 hours non-stop will be giving signals on our channel using that particular indicator. Or maybe we can use a robot. You can also be following or taking signals from the robot that I'm gonna put on my channel, and I'll be sharing with you that those signals. So I think that one can actually help us to grow our channel. And when you subscribe to our channel, we are also giving free EAs and indicators. We have a free EAs, not indicators. We have a free EA, trading EA for boom and crash. So we have one for scalping and others for spike trading. So you can also get this. So this is our WhatsApp group. We have 2 WhatsApp group. One that is open where you can interact with other traders, and we also have one which I post my analysis, my signals, and many other free items. For example, yesterday we posted a free indicator, the TM centered bonds indicator. So, and I will also show you, and also some analysis. So this is my group where I'll be posting, and also sometimes I create EAs, and when I create my EAs, I will send the results in this groups. And also sometimes when I going live or I'm sending with a new video, you can see some of the results in the analysis that I was sending in this particular group. So we share different things in this WhatsApp group, but this one I think it's almost full. So that's why we had to create a new Telegram WhatsApp group where you guys can interact with each other, and that group is fine. So I don't want to be the center of attraction. I know there are some people who know better than me who are in this group, or even those who are watching these live. So we wanted to also combine and also make use of the knowledge that they have, so that they can share it. That's one thing that I saw in trading. Why is it trading is complicated? It is complicated because people withhold information. People do not want to share information. If you found something that works, people are not in a position to share that. So that's one thing that I've discovered. That's why trading becomes a secret. People will are not willing to share what they know. If you see someone doing what I'm doing now, you have to respect those people, because in most cases it's rare where people are willing to share whatever they know. Okay, so let's just check something here. So if I was going to trade using this, I was going to measure from here, and that was going to be my profit target. If I was going to trade that breakout, and we can see price isn't reached our target. Price isn't reached our target. So the target will be here, somewhere here. So that's how you trade using channels for you to get your profit targets. What's wrong? Annie, what are you doing to the bed? Don't do that. Okay, so this was going to be our first profit target. but I can see that price is making a retracement. I don't know if this retracement is gonna come here. So we can have a situation where price immediately start to drop here, or price can start to continue moving, pushing upwards and hit. It will hit the what, the level where it was supposed to hit, which is this take profit, and we can see it is also in line with this level where we also have a what, a resistance. Sorry, a flip zone. If you look at this zone again, where price is likely going to reach, it is also in line with the same concept that I was talking about. Let's analyze what is taking place at this particular level. Okay, so we have this level is the flip zone. This concept of trend continuation, guys, works. If you enroll for our mentorship program, I will teach you how best you can identify this and how you can trade using this strategy. It's a very powerful price action strategy. So what you would normally see is this: price will be dropping and then it comes and use this particular level as a what, as a support, and then price moves upward. When that is broken, what you would normally see is that price will normally drop backwards. It will normally push upwards. Manage. What you would normally see is that price would normally come back. It will pull back to that particular level and use it as a what, as a resistance. So a broken support using the trend continuation support and resistance would then be used as a what, as a resistance, and that's what we see here. So this one is a very, so when you're using identifying your key levels, if you identify those levels, price will normally react to those key levels. They are key level, I call them key levels, where a zone was used, or a flip zone, so live price is likely going to reverse when it reaches here, or it can reverse immediately here, but at this particular level, so I'm anticipating that price can even push further upwards here, because we have this level, this flip zone. Let me just write it down. I notice it now. So we have this flip zone, we have the flip zone here, flip zone. So price can push upwards and reach this particular level, and then drop and come back to this particular level, and then move upwards. So this is the correct thing. Okay, let me just send it as an update. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I haven't been reading your messages. Let me just quickly go back and check what you guys are saying about this analysis. So we're gonna be doing this more often if we can have the right response, because honestly, some people think that YouTube pays people a lot. I'll be frank with you. I want to show you on this live how much YouTube pays, and you'll be shocked. So when we say that, can you now hear me nicely? My mic was off. Yo. Guys, can you hear me? I saw that my mic was off. Were you able to hear me nicely? So those who will be participating in our live, like what we always do, will be given free items. So we have our scalping indicator. Our scalping indicators, those who are going to like and who are going to like and comment and participate in this live, we're gonna be giving a free we'll be giving a free Okay guys, are you able to hear what I'm saying? Please, can you respond? Because I noticed that my mic was off. Sheen, how are you, Sheen? Okay, I noticed that my mic was off. Okay, let's just continue. Okay. Yo, my mic was off.
So was this out for you.
I don't think people were able to hear what
Give
I
me
was
that
saying.
bottle.
The hassles of live streaming. Live streaming is not easy. Yeah. Guys, can you hear me nicely? We want to continue with our analysis. Yo. Can you hear me nicely, guys? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in Crash 1000. Crash, there was someone who requested for us to analyze this. Okay, let me just save this. Let me share it in the groups.
Mommy. Where's the mama?
Go and play.
Huh?
Go and play.
Yo. Manage, can you check if the sound is back so that we can proceed
Let me to check where.
on your phone?
Annie, can you give me my phone?
Oh, let me go and get a juice. Coming back, guys. I'm gonna get juice.
Nanny,
Yeah?
Nanny. Huh? It's Peppa his house. Peppa his house. It's Peppa his house.
Yeah?
You're gonna take Peppa his juice in his house.
No, from the fridge, man. Oh, man. Manny? Where's man? Can you hear me nicely? Is the audio big, guys? We wanna continue. Who's calling me now? Manny? Guys, where are you watching us from? We only have one person. Who is my lucky viewer? Okay, let's. So this is what I'm seeing in Crash 1000. Which what can we analyze next, guys? What can we analyze next? What can we analyze next? Selematsebe, Gaborone, Botswana. Gaborone, is it Gaborone? Gaborone, Botswana. Hello, say, how are you? Thank you so much for your support. How's Botswana here? I mean, SA is a little bit. Yeah, we're now in summer, so it's a little bit hot. Recently, we've been getting a lot of views from Botswana. Welcome, say. We've been getting a lot of views from Botswana, but Nigeria becomes our major. Okay, I wanted to show you guys how much YouTube pays. You'd think that these guys are getting a lot of money from these things. Manage videos. Okay, let me show you something. So if you like and you comment, what happens with the YouTube algorithm is that it suggests that these videos or that particular video, that content is being appreciated, or more people enjoy watching that particular video. So that's why we always say like, comment, subscribe, and the like. It triggers that YouTube algorithm. Once it is triggered, then you would see that more people would start watching those videos. That video will be suggested to more people, so that more people can watch that particular video. So basically, that's the reason why we normally talk about this. Okay, I wanted to show you something. Okay, let's go to the analytics. Let me share this stream. Okay. I want to show you how. Huh? No, you took it that side. Let me show you guys how much YouTube pays you.
Don't jump there. Come here.
So those ads that you normally see when you're about to watch a video, that's how YouTube content creators get paid. You see, so I started when I think it was on the 2nd of December. Yes, 2nd of December. That's when I started my monetization. I was monetized some time back, but because of the issue of me living in South Africa, having a Zimbabwean papers, yeah, it was it was the reason why it was complicated. So I had to change back to Zimbabwean my AdSense to link it to Zimbabwean things. So I then got remonetized again on the 2nd of December. So this is basically how YouTube. So what is important is the CPM and the RPM. So this is the let's see. So the CPM is what advertisers are paying you. The RPM is what CPM here. This is the CPM. So this is what advertisers are paying you. Then YouTube will take some and then you'll be left with some. So let me show you guys. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. And sometimes it's not even worth it. I remember this particular video. Which one? It was very, very painful for me to come up with that video. Which one was it? Part 2. It was part 2 of our part 1. It's not even here. Where is it? Tell Mama to put for you.
No, I want that one cup.
No.
This one says get it.
Wait, baby. Can you wait? Where's that video? Okay, let me just look it as a. So let me show you something. Most of our viewers are coming from Nigeria. Nigeria is number 1. That's where most of the people who support me are coming from. Then we have South Africa, Botswana, then Zimbabwe, then India, Kenya, Pakistan, United States. So we also have viewers from United States. Okay, so Botswana, yeah, you guys are doing very well. And also Zimbabwe. Okay, let's yeah, there's a new interest from Botswana. That's true. Okay, guys, which other instrument can we analyze? Botswana is hot, drought. Yeah. But does it even get cold? Because I know that there's a part of Botswana where there's a desert. Menash, what do we call that desert in Botswana? Kalahari is in Botswana. When I didn't go to school.
Which desert?
Or maybe you went to a night school.
Yeah, I went to a night school.
And you're busy sleeping.
Yes.
Kalahari, I don't think Kalahari is in Botswana. There's a desert in Botswana, I know that. What is that? What is the name of that desert?
Ask those who live in Mauni.
Is it in Mauni? How do you greet in Botswana? Dumela. So it's like South Africa. Tswana. Oh, it's Tswana.
Speak Tswana, yes.
Oh, Botswana they speak Tswana.
Yes, and here that people will speak Tswana.
What about in Nigerian?
I don't know the language.
Dumela. Vic 75. Okay, let's go to Vic 75. Dumela means hello. Is it hello or how are you?
Just know you're greeting.
We are greeting. But what are you saying when you're greeting? It's not important. It's always important.
Mommy. Now in the bed.
When it comes to VIC 75, guys, I did an amazing analysis, and that analysis I think it still stands up until now. Where is my VIC 75 analysis? I did some analysis some time back.
What are you doing?
Okay, let me show you what I saw some time back, I think a month ago, and I gave that analysis, and it's moving according to that analysis. But recently I saw that VIX has been consolidating. Well, someone was calling. Can you check who was it? Sorry. Someone was calling. This one. I saw this some time back when price was actually here. That price was in a downtrend. So in VIX, that's one thing that we can see. On the weekly, we can see clearly. Let me go to the monthly. I saw this some time back. Price is supposed to correct this liquidity void. There's an imbalance that is here. So this is the draw on liquidity. Price is supposed to move downwards, and if I go to the weekly, this is where price is supposed to reach here, this particular level. So that's what, and we can also see the weekly candle. It is bearish. Okay, we've started a new week. Is that possible? Okay, this week candle, there's no volume. Price was just consolidating, which is a very common phenomenon that you normally see when price when it's holidays. Some people would actually stop trading when it's during holidays, because price will not move that much, and there will be a lot of what consolidate. Price will not be moving that much. You see, yes, price has been moving, and what else can I see? It's dropping. Yes. Price is moving downwards. Okay, let me go to the 4-hour on trade view. Okay, what else can I see here? Okay, let's see if we can see something here. Okay, I can see there's a channel building up here. We have this channel. See the channel. Here we have that low and this one. Okay, we have a channel here. Okay, so we have a channel here that is there in, some would say it's a bearish channel. Some would say it's a bearish wedge, whatever that you want to call it. But I just see it is a bearish channel. So it's a channel. Yeah, it's a bearish wedge. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. And we also have this order block here. We also have this order block here. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, apart from that, we also have a fair value gap. Yes, we also have a fair value gap. So let me highlight the fair value gap here. We also have a fair value gap. Here. Okay. So what I can see is this. I think if I drop down to, we have price making a lower low here, making a lower high, and came down, and price made a high low, which is indicating that price is likely going to move upwards. So one, price is trying to move upwards. One, there's an imbalance here, which is the fair value gap. We have a fair value gap here. Let me just write it. Fair value gap. We have a fair value gap. Then on top we also have an order block. We have an order block here. Okay, so this is where price is heading. There's an imbalance here, and price, before it proceeds or start moving downwards, I'm thinking that price should reach to that particular level here, and then it will then start dropping downwards. Do we have indication that price, okay, let me just do this. I think price is gonna use a fair value gap. Okay, let me check again. Retracement. We can see price, all those things are in the premium. All those things are in the premium. That's one. So here I would want to see a combination of the fair value gap and the trend line. Those two combinations. This trend line and the combination somewhere here. I want to see price moving and hitting this level, and then it drops backwards, downwards. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay, wait. Is there anything else? So price is going to correct this this what imbalance. The fair value gap represents an imbalance. So there is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So price should move upwards to correct that particular level. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Price should move up to that fair value gap. Let me just change colors here. I like to use blue. Okay, something like this. Let me make them 3 pixels so that we can see what is taking place. Okay, something like this. This is what I'm seeing here. This is the order block. Let's go to the 1 hour and see if we can get. So let's now look for an entry. We now know where price is heading and what is going to likely take place. So let's look for entries. I don't see anything. We don't have an order block here. Let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, on the 30 minutes time frame, do we have anything here? Okay, so now you are faced with a dilemma now. You are faced with a dilemma. So within this 4 hour fair value gap, so this fair value gap is a 4 hour fair value gap. Let me just write it down. So we have a fair value gap, a H4 and H4 fair value gap. Let me just make it bigger. Something like this. So I think price is going to reverse within this 4 hour fair value gap. But on that 4 hour fair value gap, what else can we see? We have the following. We have this order block, this one. We have an order block here, and we also have an order block here, and we also have an order block. This is what makes ICT difficult. And we also have another order block here again. Yeah. So which one are you then going to use for trading? Which one is price likely going to use when it's reversing? That's the dilemma that will be there. So according to the PD array, let me check. PD array, where is it? It's PD. Okay, let's check here. PD array, where is this? This document. Let me check it on WhatsApp. PD array. Okay, so when we are in the premium, we will give priority to all dies and all those rejection blocks, bearish order blocks. So do we have a rejection block? Do we have so it's not the fair value gap. We'll give precedence to an order block. Let's see. But on the 30 minutes time frame, we can see we have this order block and another order block here. But apart from that, what else can we see? Okay, let me go to the 4 hour. I think there must be a breaker block here. Do we have a breaker block? No. The 1 hour. We have this 4 hour order block here.
Wait, there's still one stick. Mama, I'm scared, Anash. Anash, I'm scared. No,
Which one is price going to use to move upwards?
Yes, that one.
We have a breaker block. Okay. The last bearish candle before price moves upwards. This one.
Pull it down.
This one is called a breaker block.
Yeah, put on this end. This one.
And it's also in line with our fair value, our 4 hour fair value gap. So we have two confirmation. So I don't think price will then we have to move to this order block here.
Put down the t-shirt.
So with me, I combine price action and also smart money concept. You see, this is where price is heading. We have a breaker block here because here we had a break of structure and the price came down. Was that breaker block used? No, it wasn't used. So here we've, this is the 4 hour. Let me just write it in blue so that it's different. So this is the 4 hour fair value gap, which we identified on the 4 hour time frame that price is likely going to move from that particular order block. Then we also have this breaker block. So price broke structure and move upwards. Okay. Then we also have this breaker block, the last bullish candle, the last bearish candle before the price moves upwards. So the price is likely going to reverse here. So one, we have the H4, we also have a breaker block here. So here we have a breaker block, block. Then, okay, something like this.
Yes. Wait, I'll come.
So this is the breaker block that we have here. Price is likely going to reverse here. So this market is bearish. Yo. Unfortunately, our electricity is gone. Load shed in South Africa. But I think we can go for the next 5 minutes and then we are done. I wanted to give some spike signals for booming crash. Okay, so price is likely going to come here and then reverse downwards. Okay. Okay, let me just use black because it's
Mama, what the next is?
Big bond.
Then it's what?
okay.
So you want to take it bond.
So this is what I'm seeing in
My baba. My baba ganas. So you put some more
in
eggs
VIX 75.
and they just do this.
So this live is not gonna take long. Very soon we are ending.
Mommy,
Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in.
mommy, can it? That's it.
So we're gonna target this here for our take profit. Let's just finish this here. So this is what I'm seeing here.
Mama,
Okay,
buy for me this. This for me.
let me share it in my group.
This.
Lemonade cost.
And this cost. And this. The schedule I want. Mama, why's me shiny and shoe my shiny? Shoe my shiny and push star. Oh, man, and then a bush man that's just.
The pot. Can you come and wash the bag so that it doesn't fall? Check the pot. I'm forgetting. Annie, check the bag.
Okay, I think I should call it a day, guys.
It's still cooking. It's start.
Dumela is hello. No, I can now.
Responded.
Yeah, I can now.
Ask
Kalahari.
them about
So
the
you were right.
When I'm there, I've been to Botswana.
So you know the Kalahari is in Botswana, but is it the biggest?
I'm
In Africa.
Not sure. I'm not sure.
But we used to learn about this. It's one of
Was
the
Davis?
biggest. Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
it's very known. It's well known.
So Dumela means hello.
When you get in the
Dumela.
text, you say Salmonan.
Huh?
They say Dumela. Only in Zimbabwe, that's where you get in the text and you keep quiet. In Botswana, you great. In South Africa, you great. In Zimbabwe, you just get there and keep quiet.
You mind your own business. Okay, guys. So I think I wanted to give some spike signals. Okay, let's just quickly see using our part 2 analysis. The part 2 analysis. So this is the analysis that we have in Volatility 75. We are anticipating that price should move upwards, because here we saw that there was I think it was on the 4-hour time frame. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that there is buy side, there's a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. There's an imbalance here that we saw. We have this one, but on the 4 hours it's just a fair value gap. We can see the low of this bearish candle is not connected with the high of this bearish candle, the third bearish candle. So we have a fair value gap here from these black lines that I've highlighted here. Okay, let me just remove this so that you can see. So we can see in VIX 75 we have a fair value gap. So this is the fair value gap, which price is likely going to use to to reverse. So I'm anticipating that price should move a little bit up, and then so after grabbing external range liquidity, there was external range liquidity or sell side liquidity that was residing at this particular level here. Then so we have a break of structure here, we have a BOS here. So after price grabbed external range liquidity, which was in the form of sell side liquidity, this one, the external range liquidity was in the form of, or basically it's what, sell side liquidity, where we have sell stops and also stop losses as the price was moving upwards. So now price is now heading up upwards. Why? Because there's internal range liquidity. So the internal range liquidity resides here, where we have a fair value gap. So price is likely going to push upwards and come to this particular level, and then when price reaches this level, price is likely going to reverse and come downwards. And then if you move down to the 1 hour time frame, we can also see that, but the overall, so buying now will not be ideal, buying now will not be ideal. What are we going to be doing? We have to patiently wait for price to move upwards and reach this particular level. And we can also see that we also have a breaker block here. This one, this is the breaker block. This is the breaker block that we have here. So it's also in line with the fair value gap that we have. So we are anticipating that price should move upwards. Why? There's a breaker block, there's also a 4 hour fair value gap. So in VIX 75, let's patiently wait for what? For a selling opportunity, because that selling opportunity also aligns with the our overall bias in this market. We want to sell, and we want to sell when price is retraced back to our premium territory. You can see the fair value gap and also the breaker block on the 1 hour time frame is within the premium territory. So we want to sell when price is reached here. And we can also see that when we are also using price action, we also have this channel. There's a channel that is formed in VIX. You can see this is the channel. We have price respecting this particular level here, 1 and 2. So on the third touch here, we're anticipating that price should also reverse here. Why? Because we're able to draw this trend line, and price is likely going to reverse this particular level. But we need a signal. The signal on the higher time frame can come in the form of a shooting star or a bearish pin bar, which is a bearish pin bar is a shooting star, or it can come in the form of a bearish engulfing candle. Then we also have these touches, and price is likely going to come here. So we want to sell here so that we also target this particular level, because there's also buy side sell side liquidity residing at this particular these lows. So here we also have equal lows at this particular level. So if you sell here, our target is to offload or is to close our trade when price reaches this particular level. So this is what I'm seeing in VIX 75. Okay, let me just try to share this signal, but I'm gonna stick to the same thing here. Let me remove this one. I want to go to the 4 hour time. Okay, we're on the 4 hour now. Okay, that's where we have a clear picture. So I want to give my signal here. So our target will be here, and this is the fair value gap. Welcome guys, if you're just joining us. I started this live a long time ago, but I noticed that on my settings it was Mayani, Anashi.
You. Anash. Oh, come and eat.
I'm sorry, guys. I was just attending to my son. Okay, it's fine. So this is what I'm seeing in VIX 75. Okay. Sorry. So let me share this analysis in. So if you're also free to join our Telegram and WhatsApp group, where I'll be also constantly sharing signals. So we'll be doing this, I think, the greater part of January. I will see if we can continue. It depends with the response. If you guys like what we are giving, then I will just continue with this process. We'll be doing it on a daily basis, probably when we are having our from 7 to 10, I think 7 o'clock every day to 10 o'clock we'll be doing this. I want to give you guys free signals so that you can have a taste of our mentorship programs, the knowledge that I have, and also our VIP signals, where I'll be giving signals on boom and crash, step, jump, and volatility indices. We also have that in place. Then we also have EAs that we have recently created, which can be used to trade boom and crash. Then we also have indicators. So this is what I'm seeing in boom and volatility 75. Then if I move to 1000, let me share with you guys what I discovered in 1000. Sahara is the biggest. We have Kalahari and Sahara. So in Africa, the biggest is Sahara. Kalahari is in Botswana. Antique and Attic are the two biggest.
Which one?
The Antique and Antarctic. Hello, bro. Hello, how are you guys?
Mommy, I not want to eat my food.
Okay, can you make? Let me check.
My dad is blood.
He's saying what?
My plate at my noodles.
Can you make a strategy for VIX 75 like the DC 106? Guys, how is the DC 106 strategy? Is it working perfectly for you? I discovered it 7 years ago. 7 years ago, and I've been keeping this strategy for a very long time. Then I said, let me just release it. Okay, let's continue. So what I saw in crash is that crash is supposed to, since it was able to break this resistance that was here, it broke out from also this channel that we had at this particular level, a wedge pattern, this pattern, a chart pattern. There's a likelihood that price is likely going to move here. When it reaches this flip zone, I'm anticipating a reversal here, and price should come back to this flip zone. We also have a flip zone, a resistance that is likely going to be turned into what? A support. And I'm anticipating that crash would then have to start move. The bullish momentum will resume at this particular level, and price will then start to move upwards. And we can see there are two things why I'm having this bullish idea. We have one, an imbalance here where we have a liquidity void, and we also have buy side liquidity here. So price is likely going to move upwards from here. Unfortunately, I messed up with my settings. It was unlisted instead of public when I was doing my live. So currently we're having load shedding, so my battery is about to die. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Those who are interested in our mentorship program, you're also free to join. So for our mentorship program, it's $200 and it stretches for about 4 weeks. So we have made some changes to our mentorship programs. We'll have pre-recorded videos. So when you pay, we're gonna be making use of a site, my official website, so that you can pay on that website, where you can use your card, you can use PayPal, those two payment method, or you can actually get in touch with me. Then you make your payment. Then you have access to those videos. But we have live sessions on each and every particular week, where I will now demonstrate how you can use that particular information. So we'll be having live sessions apart from the pre-recorded videos. So we have mentorship videos. I've started uploading some of the videos now, so you're also free to join and register for this mentorship program. So what we are going to eventually do, because I saw that it was constraining, I was always tied up because of mentorship. So I've started recording the videos and uploading them on that particular site. So when you pay, you get access to those videos. But apart from that, the mentorship will never be a mentorship without a one-on-one basis, a live session. So we have also live sessions where I will actually teach you, demonstrating, or we are now applying the information that we're learning on those particular video. So we have sessions maybe 3 or 4 times a week where I will be live maybe for 2 or an hour, where I will demonstrate how we can use that particular knowledge on those particular videos. So that's what we are going to be doing. So you're also free to join our mentorship program. And then we also have our VIP group where I send derived synthetic indices signals for booming crash, volatility, step index, and also jump. I've discovered that jump, if you have $1, you can actually trade jump. So that's why we've also included jump in our because now it has become difficult or more expensive to trade some of the assets that are there. For example, boom 1000, it's now with a $10. I think if it's less than $10, you can't trade boom 1000. Then with also crash 300, it's the same thing, and also 1000. So it becomes more expensive to trade some of these assets. So we've incorporated jump indices so that we can trade this one, so that if you have your $5 or $2, you can also take signals and trade using that. So we have our VIP community. So 1 week is $15, and for a month it's $50 US. So we also have a VIP community where I'll be sending signals. Then we also have our EAs. We have EAs, spike EAs, scalping EAs for booming crash. We also have our spike detectors, and we also have EAs for volatility, and also step, and also jump indices. And we recently created the Optimus EA, which can be used to trade boom 1000. I'll send the results, and I'll do a strategy tester, and I'll also send the results for that particular asset. It's called the Optimus EA, which can be used to trade boom 1000 on 5-minute time frame, and also jump 25. It's a very powerful EA that we've recently created. And we also have our scalping indicators for boom and crash. If you're interested, you can also join us, and you can also get in touch with us. I've inserted my contact details in the description so that you can have access to those details and you can get in touch with me. So guys, thank you so much for your time. This live was never gonna be successful if you guys were not going to attend. So thank you so much guys for your time. Let me just go through the comments. Yes, can you give me, next time when we're having a live session, those who will be participating will get free EAs. We'll be giving free EAs. So we're gonna be doing this live. We're gonna be doing this live every day from 7 to 10. We'll be having our so I've discovered this before I go. When you're trading indices, and if you also join we'll be teaching you which is the best time to trade derived synthetic indices. So we have our Q zone. So we will make use of the 7 to 10, the London AM session, where I will be giving will be going live each and every day, and I will be I'll give you signals on those particular assets. But what I'm gonna do is this: if you see most of these analysis, they are suited for long trades, which is very good and very profitable. But if you have your $10, your $20, which most of you have, you will not be able to use some of the signals. So what we're gonna be doing, we'll be giving even scalping signals and also spike signals, especially spike signals for boom and crash, while we're having that session. So we'll be giving a lot of those signals in our next live. So tomorrow's live, don't miss out. We'll be doing the same thing. There is a lot of things to benefit apart from the knowledge, apart from the signals. You also receive free indicators and EAs. We have free indicators and EA. What you have to do is just to subscribe, like and comment, and like our videos. You send me a screenshot, I'll send you those free EAs which I personally created So I'm giving those for free. Thank you guys for your time. Enjoy your day. It's bye bye for now.